gonna post more, but just be patient. I'm gonna order some more, some American Eagle, and I'm gonna get that shooting video out for y'all. But yeah, man, I know a lot of people gonna be like, damn, bro, like
Gun Freak Nation.
You was bad talking to FN. I mean,
What's good with it, y'all?
I was, but I wasn't. You get what I'm saying? The only thing I said was, all it is a 22 on steroids. That's what the dude told me at the gun store. But at the same time, when I did some more research, bro, and
hey, what up though, Wolfpack?
It's about what it can do. You know what I'm saying? Like to me personally, this is the best bullet to have. This bitch go through.
What up, though? What up, though? Cam Rick.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
Alex Martinez, what's up, brother?
I had a couple run-ins with the police officers, but the run-ins that I had.
Jacob 2A guy, what's up? What's good with it? What's up with it, Gun Freak Nation? What's good with it? Dave Love, you say you Savage ready? That's what's up. You always gotta be savage ready at all motherfucking times. What's up? What's up? I know, brother. You been asking me to go to the range with you to meet up at the range for over a year. I feel so bad, and we gonna do it. It'll probably be at Center Mass, man, because I want to shoot. I want to shoot the Draco, my micro Draco, and my Maxim PDX Chamberlain 7.62, and out here at Center Mass they let you shoot steel case, cause I ain't really got that. I ain't got that brass like that. You know what I'm saying? That brass costs a lot of money. That shit expensive. So I'm gonna go where they allow you to shoot steel and shotguns. What's up, Jason? You ring, baby. But anyway, I'm debating on going to the movies tonight, man, to see the new Expendables 2. You know I love that army shit, man. I don't saw the other three. And part 4 is coming out tonight. So I'm thinking about me and the girl going to see it tonight. But that ain't what I'm on here for. I'm about to start a new series called Chop It Up, where I'm gonna I just want something different, man, to do different content. Basically, Chop It Up is gonna be a spotlight where I'm gonna spotlight some of my guns. It might be all my guns, and I just want to chop it up, tell y'all why I like it, tell y'all why I think it's a good funky town sender, and the reason why I like. It ain't no fucking. It's not gonna be no review or nothing. It's just gonna be. I want the environment where I'm just like, say you I'm in my living room right now, and say I got one of y'all in my living room, or I got y'all in my living room. It ain't gonna be no motherfucking review. It's gonna be like we just shooting the motherfucking breeze, chopping it up. I want that type of environment, that atmosphere. It's not gonna be no review. It's gonna be the reason why I like it, and because I like it, you may not like it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give my opinion on it and why I got it and why I like it, and I want to get. What I was gonna ask y'all, Gun Freak Nation, out of my collection. If y'all really fuck with me and rock with me, y'all pretty much know the guns that I have, and I want to know, like, which one should I premiere first on the first episode of Chop It Up? What gun you think I should have? What gun? What y'all think I should? Which gun should I do first? Is what I'm trying to say. God damn it. The MPX. Okay, I got one for the MPX. I ain't got that Banji 45 no more, man. I sold that motherfucker 2 years ago, man. Where the hell you been so brazy? I ain't got that motherfucker. The only gun I got in 45 right now is that I replaced it. I got rid of it and replaced it with the Chris Vector 45 ACP. That's the only gun I got chambered in 45 ACP. So I ain't got the Banji no more. Okay, I got to vote for the I'm gonna eventually do all them motherfuckers, but I got the MPX. Somebody said maximum defense in 7.62. That's the PDX. Somebody said the Mark 18. Oh, by the way, man, Point Blank reached out to me today, y'all. They don't got that motherfucking IWI Carmel in there, but you know what, man? They want too much. I mean, I ain't gonna say it like that. They want almost 1,800 for it when I've seen it, less expensive. But I'm starting to like change my mind on it. Like I don't even, it's like I'm gonna put it to you like this. I already got that IWI Tavoy X95. That's chambered in 5.56.223. I got the Galil Ace. That's chambered in 5.55.223. And I got my Daniel Defense Mark 18. That's chambered in 5.56.223. So do I really need another gun that's chambered in that same caliber? You dig? And I understand it's good to have it. You can never have too many guns if you can afford it. But for that price, I can, I don't know. And then I'm tired of trading guns to get guns when I don't want to spend my money. So it's just something for me to think about. I know Spencer said that when he get it, it's gonna be like 15 or something like that, or 16 or something. It's gonna be a little bit cheaper. So then he might be willing to work something out with me. You feel me? So I might just wait on it. You know what I'm saying? So far we got the MPX, we got the PDX, and the Mark 18. So Cam Wick, would you buy a 308 pistol or a rifle? I would. I ain't never had a 308 before. Never had one, but I hear that it's a devastating motherfucker. It's a devastating round. If I can get my hands on one, I would love to shoot one. Like if I can link up with somebody at the range and they got one, and I shoot it and I like it, and it ain't, and the recoil ain't got that crazy kickback, I probably would get one, especially a pistol, man. A lot of people don't want to really fuck with pistols like that no more because of the brace band and shit, man. But I ain't worried about that shit. You feel me? I ain't worried about it. Like I hear that shit gonna be overturned anyway. So hold off on getting rid of your braces. That's all I'm gonna say. Nah, Rick. I didn't trade my Mark 18 for that BNT TP9. So Brazy, is 300 blackout good for body armor? I guess the only round that I know of that the only caliber that I know of that's good in defeating body armor is 5.7 5.7 by 28, and it's got to be a certain one. Like I think they say it's the green tip, and that one really kind of supposed to be like off limits to regular citizens, but I do see that the blue tip, it defeats certain levels of body armor. I don't know if it'll make it through a level 4, but I heard that blue tip 5.7 by 28 will defeat like level 2 and level 3 maybe. But I also hear that The black fang would go through any motherfucking thing. And I got some of them bitches. I got lucky enough to get some. Them black fangs. But as far as 300 blackout, I know this for a fact that velocity defeats body armor. So the faster the projectile, the faster the bullet, the more chance, the more probability it's gonna defeat that body armor. But nowadays, I hear they got shit that can stop a fucking a 308, a fucking AK-47, 7.62 by 39. You know, I hear, but at the same time, it may not defeat the body armor, but getting hit with a 308 or 7.62 gonna fuck you up regardless. It's probably gonna break some ribs. Somebody even told me that they got some body armor that'll stop a 12 gauge slug. Now, if it do, that's some badass body armor. But imagine you got on a bulletproof vest, some body armor, level 4, and you getting hit in the chest with a motherfucking sledgehammer. You fucked up regardless. It's gonna stop your heart. It might not penetrate, but it's gonna stop your heart from beating. Trust me, just from that brute sheer force alone. You know what I'm saying? So even if I had on some motherfucking level 3 body armor, I still don't want to get hit. I wouldn't want to get hit by a motherfucking 22 long rifle. You know? But yeah, any more suggestions on what gun I should do? Like whoever like which one get the most votes. And like I said, this ain't no review. It's just me chopping it up as if you was in my living room and we just talking about, the conversations about guns and shit. Yeah, speed, the velocity is what ultimately defeats body armor. Yep, you right, Alex Martinez. Blunt force trauma. Yep, internal bleeding. Right, really beaming. All right, I got to vote for the Tavor. What's good with it, Vernon? Get tactical. Yeah, say it can also cause. Yeah, it will fuck you up. Just it ain't got to necessarily penetrate the armor, but just like I say, imagine getting fucking pounded in the chest with a fucking sledgehammer at full fucking speed, brute force. It's gonna fuck you up. I feel you, Rando. But anyway, yeah, that's the new series I want to bring into play. Chop it up, and it's gonna be me chopping it up with y'all, talking about why I think, why I like the gun, and if you on the market to get it, maybe you might want to, look into it, getting one yourself. You feel me? But yeah, I definitely got to link up with y'all and get to the range, man. Brandon P. I know you've been wanting to do it for the longest, so I'm gonna make that shit happen real soon. You know what? 10 millimeter ain't no fucking joke. I had 2 guns that was chambered, and well, actually, I got one now. I had that Glock 20. I didn't like the fucking recoil on there. That fucking recoil was crazy. Maybe I should have kept it and just, trained with it, shot it more, and I would have got used to it. But the one I have right now in 10 millimeter, chambered in 10 millimeter, is that Chris Vector. I got 2 Chris Vectors. I got one in 10 millimeter, and I have one chambered in 45 ACP. And yeah, that 10 millimeter ain't no fucking joke. Yeah, it is known for putting bears and shit down, and savages too. I want to ask y'all a question though. Let's go back to the 5.7 by 28 topic for a minute now. I noticed like when it comes to that round, um, you got two camps, man. You got people on one side saying that the 5.7 is like the perfect like self-defense round, that it will fuck you up. The pros to it is that it's got that speed. It will defeat body armor. Like it depends on the round that you got. But you know, I hear that the 27 grain or the 26 grain, that motherfucker super fast, and that it will fuck you up. The what's the word for it, man? The ballistics of it will, like, if it penetrates your body, that 5.7 gonna cause all kind of havoc, the wound cavity, all that shit. It's gonna fuck you up. Then I hear from the other camp that say that it's no more than a glorified 22 long rifle. You know, it's no more than a 22 on steroids, and that it really ain't that effective. And then they show people shooting it at the range, shooting those steel targets, and that, you know, a 9 or any other type of caliber gonna knock that motherfucker over. But if you hit it with a 5.7, it's not gonna even budge. But I think it's the reason for the why that 5.7 don't do it, it's because it's just designed for like flesh. It's gonna fuck you up. So people that saying that, like, I've heard of many people get killed by a 22 long rifle, man, because that fucking 22 projectile, the diameter of it, it might be small and all that shit, but once it hits your body, it get the tumbling and zigzagging and just ripping through you, fucking you up internally. So, I mean, you got people that say they want that knockdown power, and then you got, you know, one camp said it ain't shit, the other camp said it's devastating. I'm on the side that say that the motherfucker will fuck you up. Anytime with something potentially can penetrate and defeat body armor, it's gonna fuck you up. But I want to know what y'all thoughts on that. What's y'all opinion of the 5.7, like 5.7 by 28, man? Because a lot of people compare it to a 22. What up? What up? You said a 223. It don't hit hard either. How you figure that? What up? Yeah, I wouldn't want to get hit. You know what, Dub Shack? That I didn't personally design that shirt. That shirt was given to me by a Gun Freak Nation member. I believe his name is Torrance. And that brother hooked me up. That brother customized that shirt and mailed it off to me. He had it, you know, he had it customized and mailed it to me. So he blessed me with that shirt, you know. And I got to get back in touch with him. Perry Gibson, that 22 round bounces around inside you. My childhood friend was shot in the neck with one, and it came out his lower back. Wow, man. Rest in peace, my friend. Damn. Damn. Yeah, I heard that. I heard of a lot of people being taken out with the fucking 22 long rifle, man. A lot of people want to discount, you know, talk shit about that particular round, but that bitch is deadly. You know, that's what took out XXX Tentacion, man. He was shot in the neck like 3 times. I think two. He was shot in the neck, the side of the neck, twice with a 22 long rifle, and then in the shoulder, and it killed him instantly. So you know, any gun is deadly. It's lethal. Is what I'm trying to say. You know, like I say, I wouldn't want to be shot by a motherfucking BB gun. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to be shot by a BB gun. Thank you, bro. And shout out to Torrance for sending me that shirt. The Draco? All right, man. I'm a film the first episode of Chop It Up tonight. I don't even know if I'm gonna do the movie thing, man. You know, I do want to go see the Expendables. I'm into the army shit, man. I love that fucking franchise, man. I went to see the first one, the second one. I think I watched the third one at the crib though. But I definitely want to go to the movies to see the new one, Part 4. So we got the Draco, we got the PDX, we got the damn, what the fuck? Damn, we got the Mark 18 and we got the MPX. So that's 4 guns. The military uses 5.56 because it's small, light, and fast. All right, other kids, TP9. And like I said, it ain't gonna be no review or whatever, man. You know, some of them motherfuckers I probably ain't even shot yet, so I can't get my thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even shot that TP9 yet. You feel me? But all of the other ones, besides that Mark 18, I ain't shot the Mark 18 yet. But the brother that I got it from, I saw his ass shoot it. He ran that motherfucker like a train. You feel me? That motherfucker will. Ain't no way in hell. For a brief second, I thought about trading in my Mark 18, Daniel Defense Mark 18 for that IWI Carmel. I'm like, nah, I ain't about to do that shit, man. Fuck that. I'm not giving up that Mark 18. And it's more expensive than the Carmel, and it's more proven than the Carmel. I just feel like, me personally, how many motherfucking guns I need that's chambered in 5.56 when I already got 3? You feel me? So I don't even know. To be honest with you, I don't even know the next gun what I want it to be, man. And then I kind of wanted to get another gun chambered in 5.7 by 28 and 5.7, and I thought about getting that Ruger LC Charger. I'm not talking about the Ruger pistol. I'm not talking about the carbine. I'm talking about the newest one they got. That's the small motherfucker. That's like a PDW, a PCC. You feel me? It's not the carbine. It's not the pistol. It's the one that's in between. But then I thought about it like this. As far as I know, they only make 20 round magazines for it, right? It takes the same mag. All of them use the same fucking mag. The mag that the handgun uses, right? So I thought about it, and I'm like, do I really need another 5.7 when I got the Kel-Tec P50? And the reason why I say the Kel-Tec P50 is, in my opinion, a little bit better is because of the that motherfucker hold a fucking 50 round mag. You know, it takes the same mag that my PS50 take. So I got 2 guns currently that's chambered in 5.7. The FN PS90, and then I got the Kel-Tec P50, and they both share the same fucking 50 round mag. So I think I'm doing pretty good, and I love that bitch because it's small and compact, man. You know what I'm saying? It's ugly as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's ugly as fuck, but it ain't about. It's not about how it look. It's about what it can do. And when you got a motherfucking gun that got a fucking 50 round mag in it that will hold 50 rounds of 5.7 by 28, that shit can be devastating. You hear me? So it ain't about how, you know, like, oh, it's ugly, and it is ugly. To me, it's ugly and sexy at the same time. But it ain't about how it look. It's about what it can do, what damage that motherfucker can do. And with 50 rounds of 5.7 coming at a stinking ass savage, that shit is devastating. Cause like I said, nowadays these fucking savages are busting it up in your house, you know, pulling a home invasion, and them bitches got on body armor. So you may need that 5.7 to you know to get they stinking asses up off of you. Just that simple. So it ain't about how it look, it's about what it can do. The damage it can do. You feel me? It is. It's I was looking into it and considering, you know, getting one, but I'm like, that'd be kind of redundant because I got something very similar, and in my opinion, a little bit better because the one that I got hold more rounds. You feel me? Versus, you know, I'm always rather have 50 rounds, or 50 something that hold a 50 round mag versus something that's limited to 20. You feel me? A 20 is good, but it's no need. A snub nose 38. Me personally, I'm not that much into revolvers for the simple fact you limited to how many rounds the motherfuckers carry. There's no knock towards anybody that is into revolvers. Just me personally, I'm not really into them like that because they always have reminded me of a cowboy gun. I ain't talking shit about them, and then the limitations to them. I think the most a revolver can hold is what, 6 rounds or 8 rounds or some shit like that. So all I can say is that if you get invaded by some savages and they got Glocks with extendos and ARs and shit, and all you got is that motherfucking revolver, you're gonna be outgunned, and you're not gonna be able to say time out, let me reload once you go through your 8 rounds. You feel me? So and then another thing, I don't never want to be in a situation where I gotta make every round, every shot count. You feel me? Because you can't miss with them motherfuckers. If you limit it to 8 and you got multiple intruders on your ass, you don't never want to be in a situation where you got to make every shot counts. That's why I have my good old AR-15 with 30 rounds, because I'm probably gonna miss. They stinking asses, but at least I know that I stand a fighting chance against multiple, you know, savages coming in. That's just my personal take on it. You know what I'm saying? If that's all you got is a revolver, then you make the best out of it, and make sure you train with that motherfucker so you ain't got to be in a situation where, you know, I hit when I pull this trigger. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I wouldn't want one. Number one, I don't like them. I don't really care for they look. They look like one of them old cowboy western guns. That's just me, my personal fucked up taste. You feel me? That's no knock on nobody that do like them. You feel me? But and they limited in the capacity of the rounds, you know. And I'm just looking at it from the perspective of, you know, a home invasion and shit. But nobody wants to get shot. So that motherfucker, if it's a revolver, 38 or whatever, it'll still get a motherfucker up off of you. Cause ain't nobody, if you got a group of savages coming in your house and all you got it's a 6 rounder or 8 shotter or something like that, and you happen to land your first shot and you shoot one of these homeboys, one of them homeboy savages, you blow one of their motherfucking brains out. I guarantee you that the other ones with them ain't gonna want the same thing to happen to them, and they're gonna turn their asses around, do that U-turn, and turn their asses around and run and get the fuck on. However, you might have a group of motherfuckers that's hopped up on drugs and they determined to come in and take what you got, and they might just decide to just bang it out with you. No, that's the shit that you don't want to, be in. You feel me? I wouldn't even want to be in a situation like that. And I can have my motherfucking AI. I still wouldn't want to encounter some crazy ass, you know, drug and induced savages. You feel me? I don't heard stories about that shit in Somalia when we went to Somalia and shit, the in Mogadishu and Iraq and all that shit where insurgents and shit was hopped up on drugs and shit, man, and they'd be done pop their ass like 5 or 6 times with their ARs. You know what I'm saying? With their M4s and shit. The 5.56s. And that shit would go right through their asses, and them motherfuckers would still be fighting, shooting back with their AKs. That's because them 5.7s, they wasn't hollow points, and they just went through them, punching holes in them and shit. So they learned, in order to put somebody down that's hopped up off of them drugs, you gotta aim for they face, they head, they face, or try to hit them center mass, and that'll fuck them up if you hit they hard or some shit like that. I've seen all kind of crazy stories where a motherfucker that's high on dope and shit, man, they ain't gonna go down. You feel me? Because their adrenaline and shit is pumping. You know what? I did have a 357. Matter of fact, that was my first gun that my security guard company issued me, but I never had the actual bullet. Them motherfuckers, when they gave me that gun, when they issued that gun to me, they gave me 38 special rounds to put in it. I never had a actual 357 bullet. But you know what? One day I wouldn't mind having a Glock chambered in 357. That would be dope. I think like if I do decide to get another Glock, I think I would want that motherfucker because I already had a Glock 20. I already got a Glock 23. Then I don't have the Glock 19. But I think I would like to either get a Glock chambered in 357 or one chambered in 45 ACP. That would be dope. Because that big old chunky ass 45, a lot of people say they all fat and slow, but that motherfucker will fuck you up. A good old 45, that's why you think I got that Chris Vector? The first Chris Vector I ever got was chambered in 45 ACP. And it was the carbine, that big long motherfucker. And for those who already know me, I don't like them big long ass guns. I love the shorties. So I had put it up for trade up on arms list. This was like 2-3 years ago. And somebody, after it was on arms list for about 6 months, somebody finally hit me up. It was a dude that lived in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. He was like, yo, I was like, I want to trade it for a pistol version. I don't care what caliber it is. I don't like this big long ass Chris Vector. I want the pistol version of it. I'll take a 9mm for it, because mine was chambered in 45 ACP. So finally, at the 6-7 months later, somebody hit me up, and they was like, T, I got one. I got a Chris Vector chambered in 10mm. I'll trade you for your carbine one in 45 ACP. I said, hell yeah. I said, where you at? Where you want to meet up? Man, this dude, I forget. He was far away. It took him like 4. I didn't even know Michigan was this motherfucking big. It took him like 4 hours to get to me. And that was like, I'm in Detroit. I said, look, I'll meet you in Canton at that Walmart on Ford Road between Hagerty and Hicks. And he was like, it's going to take me about 4 hours just to get there. Because, I'm out of my comfort zone. I don't like going, too far in unfamiliar, area. I used to live in Canton, but, man, that brother, he wanted that motherfucking carbine. See, he wanted a carbine like how I wanted a pistol. And I was like, we're going to do an even trade. And I'm like, it took him 4 hours. He didn't lie. It took him 4 hours to get to Canton. And I met him there, man. I had the worst of bad luck that day. Anything that could go bad, it happened. I had a fucking blowout on one of my tires. So I had, the police escorted me to the tire shop. And I didn't want my mans to think that I was on bullshit. So I took pictures of my shit getting jacked up. I had to have a new tire put on there. And I finally met up with him. And I love that fucking Chris Vector the pistol version in 10 millimeter, and I was like, you know what, man, here go you $40, man, for I think I gave him like $40 or $50 for gas, because I just appreciated that he was willing to travel like 4 hours, over 4 hours, just to link up to do that trade. I'm like, man, I gotta at least give you gas money. So I think I gave him like $50. I gave him like $50 just to to put in his gas tank. What up, though, Action Jackson? Oh man, that barrel roof, that motherfucker been gone for like 2 years now, man. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what did I trade it for. Cause I had got it from the cop that I know, man. He be watching the channel. He Gun Freak Nation, and what it was, I had wanted to get me a 50 barrel roof because I saw Yoki with one, right? But see, Yoki had the pistol. And see, the cop, the police officer, the former police officer, because he retired now, he had two of them. He had the pistol and he had the rifle. I wanted the pistol. He wasn't letting go of that pistol. You feel me? So he was like, we'll work out something where I'll let you get the rifle. And I think I gave him like 900. Or it might have been 850 or something like that. I paid cash for it. Got the big long motherfucker, and then he gave me a case of bullets for it. And shit, I ended up I think I kept that motherfucker for like about 3 months. And then one of my nephews, he ain't my nephew by blood, but one of my nephews hit me up, and he was like, T, I got a brand spanking new Galil Ace pistol that I want to get rid of. I just got it and realized I don't really want the motherfucker. Now you got to remember, I had the first Galil Ace. For those who do been rocking with me for a long time, y'all do know that I had one. I had the rifle. The first Galil Ace I ever had, it was the rifle one. And I ended up getting rid of that motherfucker to get that ump. I traded that with some cash to get that ump, that Gideon Shadow ump. But anyway, I said, nephew, let's work something out, because I kind of regretted letting the Galil Ace rifle go, right? So when he said he had the pistol, man, I damn near shitted on myself, because I love the shorties. He said he had the pistol, and it was brand new, never fired. So I said, I gotta jump on that. I said, nephew, how about this? How about I throw you some cash, and I forget how much it was, but I know it was significant. And then I was like, and I'm gonna even sweeten the pot. I'm gonna give you some cash, nephew, and I'm gonna throw in my 50 Beowulf rifle. And we worked it out, man. It took about 3 or 4 days for him to think about it, but we ended up, working it out, and that's how I got my Galil Ace pistol, Chamberlain 5.56. And that motherfucker was brand new. He got it, decided he didn't want it, and that's how I got my Galil Ace, Chamberlain 5.56. Shit, you list what on Gun Broker, Mark Hughes? Oh, you got a staccato? I would say, if you could trust Gun Broker. I mean, I ain't never heard of no scam shit. You might want to ask What Up that question, Mark Hughes, because I think What Up more familiar with Gun Broker. No, me, I usually deal with arms list. For those who do not know, arms list is like the Craigslist of guns. And I don't did a lot of willing and dealing and have gotten a lot of my guns through arms list, and I've sold a lot of my guns through arms list. But you just got to be careful. That's why nowadays, I meet up at the police station, in the parking lot of the police station. You just can't meet anybody because it might be some savages trying to set you up. So nowadays, if I'm going to do a trade or a sale or something like that, I'm like, motherfucker, meet me at the goddamn police station and shit. You feel me? Even though I am armed and I have my CPL, that don't mean shit nowadays. If you meet up and you got 5 savages with ARs waiting on you, I'm not gonna. I used to do dumb shit like that, but not no more. Unless I already know you and we don't done business before. But yeah, I had good news, man. When the ATF came to my home, man, they informed me. See, what y'all don't know is that before I started the gun tube shit, like before I got deep into my gun channel and shit, I had a Canic, TP9. I had bought it for me for Sweetest Day. I'll never forget it. It was Sweetest Day 2018, back in October 2018. And it got stolen from me. Somebody went in my car and stole it. Do you know that they finally got the motherfucker who took it? So the ATF let me know that, look, man, you're going to get your gun back real soon. The only reason why you can't get it back now is because of the case is still pending. And they gave me all of the information. I would have never known if it wasn't for the ATF, coming to do an investigation. Not on me, but because of another gun, that American-made Draco that the American-made Draco that I had got a few months back. I had traded it along with my FN 57 MRD to get that TP9, the BNT TP9. So when I took it to Point Blank to trade it, Point Blank sold my Draco within an hour. They said they sold that bitch. So whoever they sold it to, it got stolen from them. But because I was the original owner, the ATF, baby, I'm on live. I ain't about to cook no spaghetti. Look, because I was the original owner and it was originally registered to me, they had to do their little back investigations to connect the dots and shit. So what they needed from me was they want to see like the registration from when I first bought it from Spencer, from Frida Wholesomes, and I presented that to him. I don't have, everybody be like, ooh, scared. No. I'm all legal up in here, man. There's no need for me to be paranoid, or there's no need for me to be, non-compliant or whatever. I don't have nothing to hide. I don't have, I'm all legal, so it's no worries. You know what I'm saying? So while they was here, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, man, I used to do a lot of shit talking about y'all, right? And they was like, you was doing that shit to get views and shit. I really like didn't like y'all. You feel me? And when I saw them, and a lot of people, I don't had 1,000 comments on my video when I said the ATF came to my house. But I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I stand by it. They were some cool people. I didn't look at them as ATF. I looked at them as regular people like you and me, and their job just happened to be the ATF. Everybody ain't gonna be on no gung ho, anti-gun and on your motherfucking head. They actually knew that I had fucking braces on my gun because they watched my fucking videos. While they were in my living room, I showed them a picture of my AK that Johnny Snow, my brother Johnny Snow, decked out. And they was like, oh, that's a bad motherfucker. I wouldn't mind shooting it. They said that out of their own fucking mouths. It was a female agent and a male agent, and they adored that motherfucker. And they was like, oh man, there was so much I want to fucking say. But certain conversations need to be kept because they told me, they was like, you know, they got higher ups. They got people that's up over them, their bosses and shit. But they gave me their opinion on that brace ban and shit. And they was like, they shared, put it this way. I'm gonna say this and not talk about it no more. They sat down in my own living room. They shared the same sentiments that we share, the same opinions that we have on that fucking brace ban. And it was all some bullshit. And that come out of their own mouth. And I knew right then and there that they was good people and they was cool. And the female agent went out of her way. I was like, well, how can I get in touch with the to find out about getting my gun back? You know what I'm saying? She gave me the information, and all I'm gonna say is that I'm not about to badmouth nobody that was cool to me and actually helped me the fuck out. You feel me? So I'm not gonna badmouth them. I'm not saying they said, yeah, we got assholes that's in the ATF that, but me personally, I would never arrest nobody or try to make an arrest, to take away somebody's brace or some shit like that. However, they did admit that they did get some motherfucking triggers off the street, and that's a good thing, because we don't need savages out there with them switches on their fucking Glocks and shit, man. They making the streets safer. I'm not so fucking anti-ATF to the fact that where I'm pro-savage and want to see these savages out here with machine guns and shit and switches on their Glocks that make their Glocks fully auto. I'm a law-abiding citizen, and so are you. So I'm not against that shit. They don't have no control over what the higher-ups that's working for Biden do. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying, out of their own motherfucking mouth, they said that fucking brace ban was some bullshit, and that they hope that the shit get overturned. And I probably don't say it too much already, because they probably is monitoring my channel. I ain't trying to get nobody, in trouble. You feel me? But I will be getting my gun back. Once I got in touch with Detroit police, they said that it depends on how the case go. They was like, if the person that stole my gun, I'm not saying he the one that actually stole it, but they say if he cop a plea deal, I can get my gun back a whole lot sooner. But if he fight the case and get convicted, if he let me rephrase this. They was like, if he make a plea deal, that means the case gonna be over and I can get my gun back a lot sooner. But if he get convicted, they automatically gonna keep my gun for a whole year before I can get it back. And I said, why? Because the detective told me if he get convicted, he can appeal it. So they got to keep it for another year in evidence, because he can ask for an appeal, and that shit can drag out for a year. So as long as I know I'm getting my shit back, T, the detective, I ain't gonna say my last name, but he was like, as long as you got the registration, the original registration showing that when you first bought it, which I do, you ain't gonna have no issue getting it back. So I will have my Canic TP9 back soon, and I hope it be sooner than later, because that was a bad motherfucker, man. I remember when I first thought about getting it, it was two of them, and I couldn't make up my mind. I was like, should I get the Canic the big motherfucker, the what's it called, the SFX, the you know what I'm talking about, that big motherfucker, the FX one. And then they had the elite one. So I decided at the last minute that I wanted the elite one because it was more compact and it looked, let's be honest, to me it looked like a motherfucking Glock, man. And I didn't have no Glock back then. You feel me? So that's why I ended up getting that the TP9S. So look like I'm about to have my motherfucking gun back. I hope the motherfucker make a plea deal because he got caught with a stolen gun, my gun. So he automatically guilty. Okay, the gun was registered to me. I went and filed the you know I went and made that report that my gun was stolen from me 2 years ago, and I'm just not getting that motherfucker. You know, just not find they just not got that motherfucker. So the motherfucker need to go ahead and make a plea deal. Because they said that they got the gun during a traffic stop. They found my gun and drugs. So it ain't looking good for whoever the motherfucker was. They gave me his name and everything. They gave me the report number. They gave me the case number, and they was like, the person go back to trial in late October, and they was like, they gave me the website where I could just punch in the number, and they're gonna give me the update on the case. And it was like, if you make that plea deal, that means the case is over, and you can come get your gun out of evidence, and get your gun back and whatever I gotta do. I might have to re-register the motherfucker. I don't know. I ain't never had shit stolen from me before like that. I feel what y'all saying, but I'm going by, y'all wasn't here, and y'all didn't hear the conversations and shit, man. So like I say, you gonna have people in many all kinds of uh what's the word, man, in every job it's gonna be assholes and it's gonna be cool people. That's just like a cop, man. Like a couple of months ago, it was a asshole cop that pulled me over because one of my brake lights was out and shit, and he gave me a citation and shit. You know what I'm saying? They later dismissed the shit, but I've had many cops throughout the years pull me over and for whatever reason, man. And back in the day, my shit might have been expired or something. And they was like, man, you good, man, just go, go on about your business, stuff like that. So it all depends on who you getting. I'm not going to judge those people because of their line of work. I know everybody paranoid of the ATF, and you got every right to feel the way that you feel because they do, some of the policies and shit. But you got to remember, man, you got the worker bees that got to follow what they bosses say, but that don't necessarily make them agree with everything that the higher ups do. They said it out of their own mouth that they believe that shit was a fucking some bullshit that brace banned. They said it out of their own fucking mouths. They knew that I had braces on my guns as we sat there. They didn't give two fucks about that shit. So it ain't as deep as y'all think it is. You feel me? I was there. I had the conversation with him. I wish I could have recorded the shit, but they was like, no, we can never do that because we ain't trying to get in trouble. That's all I'm gonna say. I really don't want to talk about the shit no more because I mean y'all gonna think how y'all think. Y'all got every right to think how y'all think, and I think how I think. But I was there. I heard the shit out of their own mouth. And ain't nobody did no raid on me. You know what I'm saying? They knew that I had some shit that supposed to be illegal. They didn't give two fucks. They came and did their investigation. It was all about that American-made Draco that I traded to Point Blank, and they wanted to talk to me about it. Man, I pulled up the video. I was like, here, I got my registration paper, showing it that my copy from when I bought it from Spencer at Freedom Hostess. So I was like, look, I'm gonna show y'all my unboxing video. Man, I ain't never seen two, people, cracking up, laughing. And I was like, what? Like when they first came and I opened the door, I had the Glock in my hand. I'm like, who is this at my motherfucking door? I didn't have it where they could see it. They like ATF. I damn near shitting on myself. I said ATF. I said, God damn. I said, man, they about to raid me. I probably don't put too much on YouTube. Now they about to come and raid me and take my guns because of the braces. And then they was like, nah. We ain't. You know, I hid my Glock where they couldn't see it. I put it up, hid it. They was like, we want to talk to you about that Draco, that Visca. So I said, well, come on in. You know what I'm saying? And we got to chop it up. And the first thing they said, the first thing the female agent said, and by the way, I'm not single. I'm in a relationship, and I respect my woman. But let me shut the fuck up because I don't need my woman getting mad at me because she would take me saying that the agent was fine, and when I say fine, like some Dominican, like Italian, exotic, like I ain't, man, she was like Italian and Dominican and Spanish and just her body and oh shit, I hope she ain't watching. I hope my girl. No, if I was to say that, I don't want her mad at me thinking I was checking her out. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, when they first came in, she said T Electric. I said, what? I said, I got the fucking ATF fans of my motherfucking content on YouTube. And then she said they had went to many gun shops, and she said, she's like, Mr. T Electric, she was like, every gun shop that we go to, they speak very highly of you. They have nothing but good things to say about you and your channel. And I'm like, wow. And then what was so dope, she even recommended a gun shop. She was like, you try this gun range and this gun shop. She was like, I go to it, we go to it, and the prices is cheap, and it just blew me away. So when I told her about the TP9, the BNT TP9, she was like, damn, I wish I can afford something like that. And I'm like, but woman, you the ATF, don't they pay y'all like top dollar? And I'm like, man, we was just chopping it up in here, man. When I say I can size people up, when I say that they was good people, genuinely they was good people. If they wanted to bring trouble my way, they knew that my guns had braces on them. Obviously, they watched my videos. I showed them pictures of my guns on my phone with braces on them. They glossed over that shit and was like, you got a dope ass collection. Try going to this range, and it was just, there was good people. I can tell that they didn't mean me no type of harm or wasn't trying to bring no heat down on me. Trust me, that was like a week and a half ago. If they had intentions on fucking with me, T Electric, president of Gun Freak Nation, they would have been raided me and shit. You know what I'm saying? And did that. So that's why I say, don't sweat that pistol brace shit, man. I ain't saying it ain't assholes, but that's in every occupation, is what I'm trying to say. You're gonna have assholes in every type of occupation. You feel me? It's gonna be assholes, But they was cool people, and it is what it is. You feel me? They even got back with me to give me more updates on getting my gun back. The female agent did. She even, she got back with me, giving me updates, giving me information. You did? Hey, baby. Oh, I thought you was watching my live. So I saw the text, but I couldn't pull up all of it because I'm live when you sent it. You was asking me, did I make the spaghetti yet?
Oh, no, I was being funny. I figured you wanted me to. Mine tastes better.
All right, yeah, yours do taste better. We ain't gotta have all them onions and green peppers and red peppers in it. You know what I'm saying? Long as we got some cheese to throw on that motherfucker, we good. We just gotta wait till that. You set the turkey meat out.
If you trying to wait till it completely thaw, that's gonna be in the middle
Well,
of the
you
night.
know, with the turkey meat, all we gotta do is just throw that motherfucker in the hot skillet, and that shit gon', you know what I'm
Just
saying?
cover it with a
But the
cloth.
last time when we did some shit, I just threw it in the microwave and defrosted it, and that shit had it.
No, I just put it when I put it in the skillet. I just cover it with a cloth.
Oh, okay. I know it worked for me though when I put it in the microwave and defrosted it. You know, you did what I'm saying. But any more questions, y'all? Like I say, I'm about to do the Chop It Up series. I'm about to do the Chop It Up series, and I didn't get a general consensus on what guns y'all wanted me to chop it up with, you know, to be on the first one. But you better believe that all the guns y'all mentioned, I'm gonna feature it on there. You feel me? And it ain't no gun review. It ain't gonna be no gun review. It's just gonna be me chopping it up, telling you why I like it and why I think it makes a good funky town sender against a funky ass savage. But any more questions before I go, y'all? Any more questions y'all would like to know? Ask me. Any more questions? Just Plinking, what's up? You know what? I've never had a SIG handgun before. Everybody is telling me that I need one. You know what I'm saying? And I've shot one before when I first got my when I first went to my CCW class, I shot one and that motherfucker was so smooth, smoother than butter. That bitch was nice. So I do need to be getting one. And I love my SIG Rattler and I love my SIG MPX. You know, so the quality on them, I know that the handguns got to be, you know, on par with it. You feel me? Oh, my gamer tag is Red Dragon 31380. So if you want to link up with me, I'm mainly on the Xbox, man. So if you want to link up with me, you know, join me on you know, on Battlefield or some shit like that. You feel me? I heard, let me do some research on it first. As y'all know, I'm not really into handguns like that. I don't even, you know, I got one handgun, and that's that Glock 23. I ain't really into them like that, but I did shoot a SIG. Any more questions? Yeah, Red Dragon 31380. I'm on PlayStation and Xbox. Red Dragon 31380 tactical coffee. Now I ain't got no Call of Duty mobile. Oh no, I already know that, Baltimore James. I feel you on that. They said it out of their own mouth that some of them in they campus assholes. You know what I'm saying? But you got to remember, man, they in you know, they opinions on some of the shit. They share the same sentiments as we do. You know what I'm saying? It's just their job, brother. Ha! Why you want to bring that up, man, about Righteous Thunder? Why you do me like that, brother? Why did you do me like that? Why did you have to bring up Righteous Thunder, man? You hurt my feelings, man. You hurt my feelings bringing up Really Beamer. You didn't have to do me like that. Why you want? You know what? I ain't gonna lie, I missed that gun, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was that was the second AR-15 pistol I ever owned. The first one I got, I remember the first AR I got, it had to have been like in 2017, and it was a ATI Omni. It was an ATI Omni Chamberlain 5.56. It was that shit was it was like one of them what you call that shit that Glock made out of them Glock handguns be made. It was like a polymer. It was like a polymer. And I remember it had the shockwave blade on it as a brace. And I ended up selling it. And then the second one I got was that Reticle Firearms. I had saw it on Arms List. It was a guy posted it for sale on Arms List. He had two of them. And for some kind of way, he ended up with two. And he sold me the brand new one. That motherfucker was brand new, still in the box, still wrapped up like a Christmas gift. It was wrapped up in plastic like a body. And I remember meeting up at him at the police station on 4th Street. And I think I gave him, I think he wanted $800 for it. And I think I talked him down to $600. And this wasn't no regular Reticle Firearm AR pistol. This was like a special edition where it was like law enforcement grades. And it had that fucking, it came with two muzzle brakes on it. It had a muzzle brake that looked like a silencer that you screw on. And then it had the one with the crooked teeth that shoot the fucking 5-foot fireball. You know what I'm saying? It had the one with the crooked teeth. And it came with a Sig Sauer brace. And I ended up taking that brace off and putting one of them SB Tactical PDW braces, the one that you could just pull out, the sliding brace, the telescoping brace. I ended up, that motherfucking brace by itself cost me $250 alone. But I do, to think about it though, man, I ended up getting rid of that Reticle. I got rid of that Masterpiece Arms Defender 5.7, and I got rid of the M&P 5.7, the handgun that was Chamberlain 5.7, to get that motherfucking badass Akai MPCX, because at the time I had got tired of machine and I wanted something different. And I ended up getting the MPCX, and I kept that motherfucker for like 4 days and took it back to Guitar Center and got my money back for it. You did. And some told me when I had got the MPCX back in 2020, and I didn't care for the workflow then. And I was like, you know what? I hate I've done it, so let me get it again. And I don't want to spend my own money to get it, so let me get rid of some of these guns. And I got it and ended up getting rid of that motherfucker again. You feel me? Oh yeah, that Reticle Baltimore James, man, that Reticle, listen, I can't compare it to the Daniel Defense Mark 18, brother or nephew, because I ain't shot the bitch yet. But y'all know the story behind how I got that bitch, right? That Mark 18. So I can't compare it, but I know one thing about that Reticle. When I did have Righteous Thunder, that bitch never let me down. She never failed me. That bitch was solid. You hear me? And then I had put that Rare Breed in there, and that motherfucker, man, that's why I called it Righteous Thunder. You unsubscribing from me, Eddie Hernandez? You gonna unsubscribe to me for getting rid of Righteous Thunder? But you know what? Hey, I need to get in touch with Spencer and see if Spencer still got my baby, because I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. I do miss Righteous Thunder. It was just something. It's sentimental. I remember. Listen. I remember shooting it for the first time, and I wasn't at no range, man. That's when I was over there on Schaefer off of Timing in the hood. I'm still in the hood, but that was the hood too, by two. Um, and I remember shooting it in the. I never shoot up in the air because bullets come down and it might land on somebody's head and kill them. I always shoot in the ground. And I remember like that January for New Year's, I don't know how it is in y'all cities, but it's a tradition here in Detroit that, shoot, you shoot. But even then, I don't shoot up in the air. I shoot in the ground to make sure that, safety reasons. That motherfucker, man, when you talking about something loud, and when you put that brake on there, they got the crooked teeth. That fucking fireball was fucking like insane. I got like for those of you that never saw me, that would want to see me shooting, scroll down in my videos, and you can see me shooting it with my brother-in-law. I ain't gonna lie, man. I need to get in touch with Spencer. Knowing Spencer though, he that motherfucker probably sold. You know what I'm saying? But I did reach out to him because I was thinking about getting my masterpiece Defender 5.7 back. He said he still got that bitch, but he never did get back. He never did get back to me to tell me how much he would sell it to me for. But instead of getting that masterpiece arms, I need to be trying to get back Righteous Thunder. But see, my mind is I already got the Mark 18 Chamberlain 5.56, 223. So why would I get Righteous Thunder back when they both shoot the same bullets? And to be honest with you, if I had to choose between the two, as much as I love Righteous Thunder, I'ma always pick that Mark 18. Even though I ain't never shot the bitch, I'ma always pick that over that Reticle Firearms. I'ma always pick it over it. What's an IFAC kit? Tactical Coffee. Is that like body armor or something? That's the only thing I ain't got yet. It's me some body armor, man. I gotta get me some body armor soon. That instead of me getting another gun, I probably need to be getting like trying to get some level 4 body armor. I was hoping, Safeline reach out to me and send me some products so I can promote that shit and and they give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what? I already got videos on my channel of me and my brother-in-law shooting Righteous Thunder. But you know what? YouTube took one of the videos down when I had the rare breed trigger in her, and she was like, man, it was like some Scarface shit. That motherfucker was like, it went through, all I'm gonna say is it went through a 30-round mag in like 2 seconds. Well, maybe 3 seconds. It went through a 30-round mag in like 2.5 seconds. That's how fast that bitch was. Brother, I appreciate you, but I don't know nothing about no hieroglyphics or some Chinese or whatever, but God bless you, and thank you for being a part of Gun Freak Nation. I don't know what you're saying, for what up? What did he say? I don't know what the fuck he was saying. He might be saying salute to Gun Freak Nation. He saying some racist shit? I don't know. Do y'all even know what he was saying? See, that's why I'm glad I got my mods. My mods is on top of shit. You feel me? Y'all on top of shit. Yeah, that's true. Oh, a fortune cookie spam. Look, wait a minute. We don't know what it was. He might. Hey, look, y'all got to realize Gun Freak Nation is international. When my brother James Walker went to Mexico with his wife on vacation, he said that a lot of the Mexicans over in Mexico was showing nothing but love for Gun Freak Nation. So that might have been somebody in China or Japan or Korea. We international, so he might been showing us love. You know what I'm saying? So if you were showing us love, I, president of Gun Freak Nation, want to personally apologize for them. They didn't. I don't think they blocked you, but they deleted your message. So if you was giving us shout outs and saying you walk with Gun Freak Nation, we walk with y'all too. Over in China, Korea, Japan, it don't matter. We don't discriminate. All right, so let me touch on something. Like I say, I do plan on getting some body armor. And I do. Sometimes I just get that itch, and I just gotta have another gun and shit. But I don't want to go through what I went through a few months back, where I'm getting guns, and I only had them motherfuckers for 2 or 3 days, and I'm turning it back in. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. Point Blank hit me up. The owner of Point Blank hit me up and was like, T, we just got in the Carmel. I said, how much you want for it, brother? He said $17.50 or something like that. And I'm like, I got to thinking. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I don't need another 5.56. And I'm damn sure ain't about to let my my Mark 18 go for that Carmel. So, you know. I think I talked about that earlier. You know, I'll probably wait till Spencer get it and he more flexible. Not to talk shit on Point Blank. You know, good looking, because they knew I wanted one. Because we text all the time. They knew I wanted one, but you know, with them, I mainly do like trading and shit, and then throwing cash on top. You feel me? Thank you, Toby and Kelly, nephew. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to definitely look into that. What's good with it, only June? Baby, you got that spaghetti on? Damn. But you got the meat. No, I'm saying it's starting to smell good already. But you got the pasta, the noodles, boiling. The water boiling right now. I still was thinking about going to see that motherfucking movie tonight though. They got that motherfucker on that big screen, the IMAX. You know what I'm saying? And you know I love the Expendables, you know, but I might rate it out, you know. I might rate it out and shit. I don't really feel like driving all the way out there and shit, you know, to do it. But yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yes indeed, yes indeed. Any more questions, y'all? I still don't know what gun the premiere on Chop It Up though. I still do not know what gun to and by the way, we got James Walker coming on the podcast soon. You know, he gonna talk about the you know, when the Mexican vacation he went on in Mexico, and you know, we gonna chop it up. Hey, that steak sound good too, man. Oh yeah, did y'all ever go check out Guns and Q? That's a channel I be watching where the brother, man, he can cook his ass off. From steaks, ribs, chicken. You know, the steaks be making me hungry when he be cooking the steak on there. And you know, go over there and show the brother some love. Tell him T Electric sent you. He like only 3 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, go ahead and support the brother. You did? Any more you what up? You said you like guns and pink tacos? I'm not surprised, brother. I'm not surprised. Any more questions though? And once again, I want to apologize to people for my rant. You got to ignore me and look over me, my mental ways and shit. My rant last night, man, I kind of made a fool out of myself. But unfortunately, there will be no 10 o'clock podcast tonight. That has been, canceled. Mutually. I don't even really want to. I really don't want to touch on the subject matter, but it's it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So man, some of these comments is tripping me out in here. Some of these comments are tripping me out. Man. What up though, Darth Vader? I don't have the Tavor 7. I got the Tavor X95, Darth Vader. You damn right, Detroit ain't no joke. Oh man, you trying to get me in trouble, brother. You said you want to see that agent too. You trying to get me in trouble, brother. Let me shut the fuck up. What, baby? What you say? Nah, one of them, I told them that it was a female agent and a male agent, and they want to see the female agent. And I was like, I'm not trying to get in trouble. You said what, baby? How would I get in trouble? I'm not gonna get in trouble. What I got? Oh yeah. I mean, she wasn't ugly. I ain't gonna lie. She wasn't ugly or nothing. I'm just saying. Didn't you come down and see him? You said what? I ain't said nothing inappropriate. They just asking me questions. That's all I'm saying. They just asking me questions, baby. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, y'all, it ain't gonna be no podcast tonight at 10 o'clock. That's been canceled. And I just want to say that I love positivity. I'm all about saying my Gun Freak Nation people thrive and achieve their goals and get the guns that they want. And I'm all about prosperity, peace. I don't want to be in the middle of some drama, in the middle of some toxic shit and getting caught up in the middle of it. And I definitely don't want to be in an environment where I'm bumping shoulders with people that don't like me, and it's vice versa. I don't like you. So if I'm being put in an environment where people don't fuck with me or Gun Freak Nation, and by me associating myself with a person that, if I'm around that person, I got to deal with motherfuckers that don't like me, then guess what? I got to disassociate myself with you. And it's just that simple. It's just that simple. You feel me? So just leave me alone and let me be to myself where I got peace and mind, and I ain't being pushed up in no motherfucking drama. Because at the end of the day, all I need is myself, my family, and my guns, and my gun freak nation. That's all I need, and it makes me happy, and I sleep well at night because before you know it, you can get caught up in some bullshit where motherfuckers talking about you behind your back and going back and saying this and saying that and pushing you up in the middle of all that bullshit drama. Miss me with the bullshit, man. That's all I'm saying. So sometimes you have to cut ties. What? Baby, you just said this to me. I know you see my message. Oh, okay. All right. But you have to do what's best for you at the end of the day. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, I'm about to jump off this motherfucker and I'm about to eat me some delicious spaghetti when they get done. And then I'm gonna film my video chopping it up. Look out for chopping it up. And I don't know which gun is gonna be on the first episode, but it's gonna be many, 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 many to come. Because I got like 18 of them motherfuckers. So you can expect at least 18 episodes, all right? So on that note, I'm about to jump off this motherfucker right here. And I love y'all, Gun Freak Nation, man. You know, we gonna chop it up. Remember, this is not no motherfucking gun review. It's just my thoughts, my opinions, and why I think that it's a good Funky Town sender too. You feel me? You understand? So much love to y'all. Any more questions before I jump off this bitch though? Thank you, Scrollinger. I hope I pronounce your name right. Scrollinger Gat. Thank you. So we got a sock fetish guy up in here. Hey man, I salute you, man. You know, if that's your thing, I salute you, brother. You know, as long as you ain't no savage, as long as you ain't breaking in people's houses trying to sniff they fucking socks, you good by me, brother. The video is still up, but it's available to members only. It's available for members only. Hey yo, we ain't gonna block you. It was alright. But if that's your thing, man, if you into socks and shit, hey man, I'm not gonna hate on you. Do whatever that floats your You know what? I've never been. My personal thoughts on 1911s. I never had one, but I've known people. I know people that got 1911. So, you know, I hear that they single stack and only hold maybe 10 rounds or less or whatever. So that's a con to me. I like shit at least 13, 14, 15, 17 rounds in a handgun, and then I don't know, man. I'm not one to. I don't. All guns matter. I'm not gonna talk shit on nobody's gun because at the end of the day, even if it's a high point or you know a 22 long rifle, it'll get a motherfucker up off you. So all that really matters is that if you know how to use that motherfucker and make that shit work for you. That's all that fucking matters, man. You know what I'm saying? If it can get a savage up off of you, then by all means, man, it's worth it. You feel me? Like I say, it ain't how a gun look. It's what it can do. You feel me? So as long as it can do the damage and get a fucking savage off of you, or give you time to get the fuck out of that situation because that savage is ducking and dodging because it don't want to get hit, hey, it's doing its job. You feel me? Oh, 15 rounds. That's what's up. That's dope. But see, y'all talking to a guy that really ain't into handguns like that. You feel me? I'm not really into them. I probably need to get more into them, and I'm not saying you know, like I said, I might be getting. Well, ain't no might. It's just a matter of time before I get the one that was stolen from me back again. You know what I'm saying? So I have two, but I do like. I at least want to have at least two handguns. You know, I kind of regret letting that M&P 57 go back too. So I'll be getting something again real soon. Yeah, I heard the 2011s is different from the 1911s, that they more modern and more up to date. And they hold more rounds. And they double stacked instead of single stacked. That's what I heard about the 2011s. I hear you, what up? Man, if I do get me a 1911, I would want that motherfucker to at least be a 10 millimeter or 45 ACP. If I was to get one. And staccatos, I think they overpriced, and I really don't care for the way they look. But then one day I was out there at Freedom Holsters at Spencer's Gun Shop, and his gunsmith had one customized. And when I say that motherfucker, man, when I put it in, when I held it in my hands, and the motherfucking trigger, he did something on there that make that trigger even more lighter. That bitch was like butter. You hit me? Smoother than butter. That bitch, it was nice. I can see why everybody loved them now. You know what I'm saying? And then I think he compared it. It was a Walther behind the glass case out there. And I'm like, that Walther feel pretty good in the hands, and the trigger was nice on that Walther too. And I'm like, if I had to choose between the two, it would probably be the Walther, because the Walther was a lot cheaper, but the quality and like the way that trigger felt, the trigger pull, the bitch was nice. 7.62.25. I got to research that round, brother. You know what I'm saying? All I know is 7.62 by 39, the AK round. It's good to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? It's good. How y'all feel about the Scorpion, the CZ Scorpion? Any Scorpion owners in here? 7.62 Tokarev. Okay, I've heard of the Tokarev. Is that like Russian or something? A Russian round? I know 7.62 is Russian, but is the Tokarev? Is that like? Is the Tokarev supposed to be more superior to the 7.62 by 39? Is it more powerful? What's up, YouTuber 214? What up, though, Ready Red? Oh, okay. Ready Red said it is supposed to be more powerful. Ready Red, we do gotta link up to the range, brother. Especially since you are in the D. You feel me? Anyway, y'all, I want y'all to look out for Chopping It Up. I don't know what the first gun is going to be, but it's going to be lit. Glock 21. Okay, Lee 777 says the Glock 21 is soft shooting, holds 14 rounds. Mine is loaded with black Talons, and the mags are the same as Chris Vector. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. And that's the reason why I may be getting either a Glock 21 or the 357 said Glock. Oh, it's not more powerful than the AK round. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into it. What up? You love your Scorpion? So would you compare your Scorpion, if you had to do a versus between your Scorpion and your Strybog, which one would you rock with? What up? I hear you, Ready Red. 357 Sig is on his way out. Why you say that, brother? Metal Baby. I thought they stopped making Talons. Ooh, baby, that spaghetti smelling mighty good up in there. God damn. It's about to be done. You cooked it that fast? Scorpion hands down. But what up? I thought you said your Strybog had the roller delay system, sort of like the MP5. You still would pick the that blowback of the Scorpion over the Strybog? Because you said yours had the roller delay, the A3. You said yours got the the roller delay. Oh, them tacos sound nice too, Metal Baby. Wow. Well, that kind of made me want to get one even more. What up? Because if they on their way out or whatever, I don't think that round has been discontinued though. It might be hard to get though, but I don't think it's been, 357 Sig ain't been discontinued. I don't think it's too many people got it. Man, everybody keep on saying that 7.62 by 25. I got to look that up. Is it nastier than the 5.7 by 28 round? Cause that motherfucker look like a mini 223 or 5.56. Hey, it was. I gotta give It Was a shout out. It Was just became an official member of the Gun Freak Nation. What's good? Done. What's good with it? It Was. Everybody salute It Was. He's became a paid member of the Gun Freak Nation. I got to salute you, It Was. So you can get up on here and talk about all the motherfucking socks you want to talk about. Here, you want to see my socks? It Was. I ain't got no socks on right now, brother. But let me show you. There you go. There it is right there. There you go. No, drool all over that. You remember now, goddammit. Drool all over that. Look at these ashy ass toes, goddammit. Drool all over that shit. Alright? It Was done became a member. We got 5 members of Gun Free Nation right now, alright? Oh, we got Tiger out here. I gotta feed you, Tiger. Hey y'all. I'm about to get off. Eat this food. Don't look like we gonna make the movies tonight, because I'm about to eat this goddamn spaghetti. And after I eat the spaghetti, I'm gonna shoot the first episode of Chopping It Up. I don't know what gun I'm gonna premiere, but I hope y'all support it. When I upload it, hit that like button, make a comment, and if y'all disagree with some of the things I say on it, go ahead. I want to hear it. Ain't nothing wrong with a constructive disagreement. You feel me? But my thoughts on it is, I just want to chop it up. No different than, if y'all sitting in my living room and we talking about guns, and I just want to talk about why I like it, the reason why I bought it, and the reason why I think it's a good funky tone sender. I mean, I just want to chop it up. It ain't gonna be no reviews. I'm not promoting shit, YouTube. I'm not advocating shit. Yes, I do. I do advocate for people to go out and buy firearms. YouTube don't like that shit. But I do advocate for people to go out, buy firearms so they don't be no fucking victims, man. You feel me? You don't want no savage up on your ass. They still ain't caught the booty man or the finger man. So, you did? So, be able to protect yourself, people. Just that simple. You too, It Was. You have a great night. And thank you for becoming a paid member of the Gun Freak Nation. Now, Because you are a member, you can have access to the video of the live where I made a fucking fool out of myself, getting all worked up and upset over some bullshit that don't even matter, and it wasn't the niggas that was involved wasn't even worthy of me getting upset over. You did? So that's why I had to make it member only. So now, sir, you got access to me being a damn clown. You know what I'm saying? But I will not put myself on the line. I will not let people take advantage of me ever again. And you know, I don't even want to speak on the topic no more. It is what it is. True colors come out, and I don't fuck with you no more. It's just as simple as that. You don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you no more. We keep it moving, life goes on. The world will continue to turn. It will continue to spin, people. So live your life. Be the best version of you can. And eventually, if somebody is against you or whatever, or just don't give a fuck, or using you, or attaching you, you know, shit don't work out, or you putting yourself in uncomfortable situations where you bumping shoulder to shoulder with motherfuckers that don't like you, even though you ain't never done shit to them. They just, niggas will find a reason not to like you. Well, fuck it. And if I got to deal with that because I'm associating myself with you, then guess what? I'm gonna have to distance myself from you and cut that shit off. And it's just that simple, folks. It's just that simple. All right? It's just that simple. You feel me? But anyway, man, Gun Freak Nation, man, I have nothing but the utmost love and respect for all of you. If there's no T Electric without Gun Freak Nation, you know? The food is done, baby. I'm about to get that motherfucker while it's hot. Thank you, It Was, for becoming a member. Y'all become a member too, goddammit. Support your boy. Hit that membership join today, and you can get the exclusive content video of me wilding out. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm about to jump off. Baby, my plate ready? You got my plate ready? I got to make my own plate. I got to make my own plate, baby. You just saying that because you don't know. No, my baby always be good to me and be fixing my plate for me and all that and shit. And I make plates for you too, baby. Don't I make plates for you too? But anyway, Gun Freak Nation, man, I'm about to jump. Damn, you know what I wish I had though, baby? What I forgot to get when we was at Meyer yesterday. That goddamn cheese, garlic, Texas toast. No, we got some, but that was for the chicken Alfredo you made yesterday. I should have got some for the spaghetti. But you know what? I can make my own goddamn toast. We got some garlic and butter. I can take some regular bread, smear a little butter on it, and sprinkle a little bit of garlic and some cheese on that motherfucker and make my own goddamn, make my own goddamn. We gonna figure out a way, goddamn it, to make that shit work. Cause I ain't about to go all the way to goddamn Myers just to get some cheese bread Texas toast. You feel me? We gonna make that shit work. I'll make my own goddamn toast. Shit. What up, everybody? I love y'all, man. Hey, man, you know what? Thank you for being a paid member. It was. He saw love to be disrespected and used and dominated and humiliated and to cock holding, cuckling, and humiliation too. Oh man, hey man, you truly is a gun freak brother. More so a freak, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm a freak, you did. But all that shit you saying, hey man, I gotta give you, brother, whatever that floats your boat, as long as you ain't harming no kids or no ramming or nothing like that or whatever, if you want that on you, goddamn it, I knew somebody that loved to be doo-dooed on. You know what I'm saying? I knew somebody that wanted a message. It was.
The president gonna make his own play.
I knew somebody, I ain't putting their business out there, but I knew somebody that wanted to be whooped with a belt until they doo-dooed on themselves. So people got their fetishes. They said, whoop me till I doo-doo on myself, goddammit.
Yeah, look what the kid did to me.
Oh, yeah, got you sweating.
I gotta go
Looking all sexy and shit, sweating. I'm making sweat later tonight. Towel. You know, and then I'm going to call up Cousin Pumpkin and get some more of them pills. I like them green ones and them motherfucking white ones. That blue one, I didn't care for the blue. The blue didn't really do nothing. But that green motherfucker, I call that the hope. And them white motherfuckers that shaped up like a fucking pyramid, them motherfuckers, goddamn, man. Goddamn. I'm gonna be ready. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to jump off while this motherfucking food is still hot. I need something hot in my tummy. You feel me? And then I'm probably gonna make some homemade grilled cheese toast to go with that motherfucker. I gotta have me some type of toast for my spaghetti. You feel me? And then we got Tiger out here on the porch. He ready for me to feed him. Look at Tiger looking at me, Tiger. So I'm gonna feed him. Once again, it was a pleasure. And thank you, it was, for becoming a paid motherfucking member. Y'all hit that join button too. It's only like $2 to join. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and join. Donations matter. You know, Black lives matter. Black guns matter. White lives matter. Asian lives matter. Hispanic lives matter. All lives matter, and donations matter. Don't forget that donations do matter. You know, that may help me get my next gun. Goddammit. But anyway, man, I'm about to. You gonna let me taste it first?
Yeah.
Let me taste that motherfucker. Do my own little mukbang right there. Yeah. Make sure you get in that meatball. Oh my. Is that wagyu? Oh my God. Oh shit. I definitely gotta get off now, goddammit. Baby, I was about to say it's almost better than pussy. You hear me? But that would be blasphemy for me to say that. That's some good shit right there. God damn, man. Look, Gun Freak Nation, I'm out this bit. I'm about to make my damn toast while this food is still hot. And then I'm going to jump on this motherfucking video and do my first chopping it up. And I may go live afterwards. But I'm out of here. Once again, thank you, it was, for becoming a paid motherfucking member. Hey, baby. Hey. Baby, can you know how when everybody be cash apping me and you be like, thank you for the donation. Can you say thank you for becoming a member?
I said thank you for the subscription.
A member. Because it ain't a subscription. Anybody can subscribe. When you become a member, you a paid member. So can you hit that thank you for becoming a member to it was?
Actually, people can subscribe on other stuff. Can too. I get what you're saying.
You gonna sing?
Yeah.
Okay. They can't hear with the water on.
I know.
Okay.
You ain't got me on camera, then.
No, I got you on camera.
Thank you for becoming a member.
You hear me? Thank you, it was. I appreciate that there. And I'm about to jump off. Remember, Gun Freak Nation, look out for the... Hey, we got Rocket on the porch again. The raccoon. He is on the porch again, man. This raccoon get along with the cats more than he do other raccoons. Rocket is back on the porch. I set some milk out there. The raccoon took the motherfucking bowl that the milk was in and ran off with it like a motherfucking human being. Yeah, he stole the milk from the cats. He's out there again. Rocket. Rocket is out there. Where he at? There he is. Let me try to open the door. Rocket. What up, Rocket? Rocky, you got the cats right there. Some food out here for you. Rocky, come on back up on the porch now. You was trying to come in the house last night. I had to close the door on your ass. Rocky. Rocky thinks he's a hey, now you gotta get back. You getting a little bit too close, Rocky. Goddamn it. You getting a little bit too close. Rocky, oh shit. See, he's not a hostile ass raccoon, man. The cats be up on him and shit. Huh? Well, the cats ain't having Rocket get up on them like that. Tiger just slapped Rocket in the face because Rocket accidentally touched Tiger's tail. So Rocket stood up on his two legs and tried to walk up in the house. There he is again.
Look.
Yeah, he's standing up on his leg again.
Tell him to touch my hand.
He tried to touch your hand.
Yeah. With my fingers right here, he put his paw on it. Oh shit, cat. Watch out.
He was looking for some food. I'm about to feed him, baby. I'm about to feed him. Anyway, y'all. Much love. And yeah, man, you know, I feed the strays and shit and took a lot of strays and, you know, I just love my cats and shit. But anyway, I'm about to eat. I got to feed the strays. I got to feed my, I guess, pet raccoon or whatever. So, hey, I'm out of here, y'all. Much love to the Gun Freak motherfucking nation. I love y'all. Salute y'all. I'm out, baby!